Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In today's video I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do right now if you want to make money with Solana meme coins, because we all know that everything is dumping right now. I mean, literally Bitcoin is right now from its top right here, and these are literally 5-minute candles, so this literally happened less than 12 hours ago. Bitcoin is right now down more than 5% in like the last 12 hours. Solana is also dumping, of course. This is bringing every single Solana meme coin basically to the ground. However, there's a really easy way in order to basically profit from all of these dips and how you can potentially make a shitload of money with this. So I'm going to show you guys exactly which projects you want to buy the dip of and which you don't, because some of them will simply straight up dip like 70-80%, and from there it will just go another 400-500% up, but some of them will also dip 70% and then dip another 40% and they just die out. So yeah, it's really important that you basically know the difference. That's what I'm basically going to explain. And also I'm going to show you guys how you can potentially make some good money off these coins. So yeah, basically, first of all, before I tell you all of that, I quickly wanted to say that if you want to buy or sell Solana meme coins, I would recommend doing it through a Telegram trading bot /sniperbot. It's basically a place where you can buy and sell Solana meme coins. You can see this coin I bought right here, my name currently down about $1,000. No worries on that. But yeah, basically, it's a really easy way in order to buy and sell Solana meme coins much faster than Radium and Jupiter. It's on Telegram, better UI. Go check it out, link in the description below. Now that being said, we can right now see that everything is crashing, and the first thing we basically need to take in mind before we start buying dips of potential projects on Solana is basically how high will Bitcoin basically dump. Because if this is going to be the bottom for Bitcoin, then basically a lot of good coins will most likely just survive and you can easily buy the bottom of all of them. However, if Bitcoin drops maybe another like 10 or 20%, we can go right here into the 8-hour chart like this. And we just quickly check as in where we're most likely going to head. Then we can see that if we basically don't hold this level right here, there's a massive chance that we drop all the way to $52,000 right here. That's the next area of support, and if that will happen, that will basically send Solana down to like $80 again, which will also be pretty freaking critical and important to take in mind basically, because if Solana dumps to $80, then basically not a single project will survive, only the bigger ones. And basically that's what I'm going to tell you guys right now. So first of all, I genuinely think that Bitcoin is going to simply basically go steady right here. I don't really think that we are going to drop lower than about $61,000. We have some support right here, and it also just doesn't really make sense for us to drop that low. I mean, who wants to sell right here when we're literally in a gigantic uptrend? We literally also saw the Bitcoin Hong Kong ETFs go live today, which is bullish. We still have the ETFs in the United States and more to come as well. So in my opinion, everything is just still looking extremely bullish. So I just don't see a reason why we'll drop another 10 or 20% from here. So yeah, that being said, of course you need to do your own analysis on Bitcoin, but yeah, I don't think we're going to drop much further from here, meaning we can now start actually buying some Solana meme coins. So which ones do you need to buy? Well, in my opinion, it's quite obvious and easy to basically understand what's going to happen. So for example, we have a project like Myro. We have already seen two waves, and waves are basically cycles where a coin goes up crazy, then down and up again. So this was wave 1 and this was wave 2. Now if Solana pushes back to like $250, we make a new all-time high, then wave 3 is going to start for all these Solana meme coins, meaning we are going to see this uptrend continue, sending all of these Solana meme coins much higher. You can also see it on Dog with Head. This was wave 1, wave 2. Imagine if Solana just goes up from here again, then wave 3 is going to send everything so much freaking crazier. I mean, you're not prepared for how crazy it's going to be if Solana just simply pumps here and doesn't just basically go sideways. Because if Solana goes sideways for a few weeks / months, and also Bitcoin, then it will be extremely boring for meme coins as well, because that will basically mean that volume will simply go away from meme coins, meaning you will not see any crazy pumps or dumps in the next couple of till basically the consolidation is over. So yeah, basically it's really important that Solana basically ends up going into that uptrend again we have seen already. So for example, right here, this was where we had that crazy uptrend. Literally like 2 weeks in a row of just up only. And basically in this time frame we have also seen all of the massive coins basically go like crazy, probably all the way till here. And then from here, basically the 1st of April is basically where everything just started to go basically a bit downhill, and we can perfectly see it right here. This is the 1st of April, and Dolquist had made its all-time high on the 1st of April and then just went down only. And that is simply because Solana also topped out here the 1st of April. So that's extremely easy to understand, right? That if Solana doesn't go up, everything will basically also not go up. If Solana goes sideways, Solana meme coins will also go sideways or even down, simply because there's not much volume then. So that's really important to understand. So now let's say that we go up. We do decide to go up for Solana, then wave 3 is going to start, but not for every single meme coin. There's only a certain amount of meme coins that will actually see a wave 3, and that are only the bigger ones. So what you can do is head over to Dash Screener like this, go and click on Solana right here, 24, and just filter on volume. These are all the big Solana meme coins. So which ones will end up doing a wave 3 and not? Well, first of all, some of them are not even in wave 1 yet. For example, Maneki, we have seen wave 1, we're still finishing wave 1. If Solana will simply start going up from here again, wouldn't be surprised if Maneki does the same. But yeah, Maneki is one of these coins with a high market cap and high liquidity, meaning I don't really think that this one is going to die out anytime soon. So that's number 1. Coins with a high market cap and an extremely high liquidity will not die out anytime soon. So these are coins such as Maneki, Mew, Slurf, Boom, Popcat, Joe Boden. All of these coins, Gummy, with an extremely high market cap and liquidity will simply not die out. They're already too big for that. And all of these bigger coins will either go sideways or slowly down till basically another wave of Solana being in an uptrend basically, and then these will just pump 10 times harder basically. Now that are not all of the coins that will eventually do extremely good. A lot of coins that will also just survive this gigantic dump basically to the downside are coins that are basically extremely old. And by old I mean like basically created back in like 2023, such as Dolquist had or Myro. It also has a pretty decent liquidity, but if this coin was only a few days old, then this would have most likely died out. But simply because this one is extremely old, here all the way back in November 2023, this one will simply survive. It's just already stood established for that. And you have a lot more basically like Myro that are most likely just going to survive. So let me quickly find this one. For example, Joe Boden. This one is already extremely big, high liquidity, it's pretty old already. We can see it launched here back in March, so it's already pretty decent. I think that this one is also going to go for another leg up. But which coins will eventually not go for a leg up? That's the important thing, because you don't want to buy the dip of a Solana meme coin that ends up just not going for another pump basically. Well, it's really easy at other coins that are literally not basically older than like a few weeks. So for example, this one is getting a shitload of volume, has a pretty decent market cap, but we can see even though the volume is crazy, it has not been performing well, and it's literally only like less than 24 hours old. So if this basically does not reverse anytime soon, this will just simply die out. The project was nice and it was looking good, but ever since Solana started dropping, this one has just been going down much more than Solana. And I don't think that coins like these will simply revive, simply because they're too small for that. We have a lot more, basically like 95% of all the coins you're seeing on DAX Screener will not survive wave 3 basically. And I know that may or may not be a little bit of a problem, so that's why you only want to invest in the ones that you are basically almost certain that are basically established. For example, Popcat is one of these coins, I already talked about it, that is already just extremely established, meaning it will not die out. And this one is also looking really good, by the way. Look how Popcat is literally going down from its actual all-time high, literally down only like 25%. For a meme coin, that's basically not a lot, even though Bitcoin and Solana have been dropping like crazy, basically. So yeah, coins that have basically in comparison to Bitcoin have not really gone down that much are really bullish. So there's coins like Popcat, Dolquist Head also has not gone that much. In the last month it is down a bit, but not anything too crazy. Coins like Mew as well, and Maneki is one of these that's currently basically, if it survives the next 24 hours, it's most likely going to reverse. Or if it breaks this level, then it is just going to be catastrophic to the downside. So you also just have a lot of coins that are just basically 50-50 if they will survive. But yeah, basically right now, if you want to make money with Solana meme coins, it's really easy. Simply just buy the dip on established Solana meme coins. There are probably like 50 to 100 actual established Solana meme coins that will most likely survive basically the last wave, this wave basically, and then just go on to wave 3, which will be even crazier. So yeah, basically just do some research on that. It's just really important that the coin is either really old, it has a good market cap and high liquidity, or the chart needs to be looking really good, or there needs to be some crazy community or a team behind it basically. Otherwise it will simply not survive. All of these coins you're seeing on deck screen are trending right here. For example, this coin called freaking Drake will not survive, King will not survive, Mini will not survive. I mean, all of these coins will not survive. Most of them will literally die out in the next 24 hours. And the ones that are actually trying their best will most likely not survive as well. Simply because, I mean, they're just too small and too new, and once there's fear in the market, people will only start to buy bigger projects and they will basically exit all of the projects that they think will not survive. So it's really easy. So basically that's all I have for you guys right now in this video. I mean, I've already made a small list on my Twitter as well, basically showing some coins I am bullish on. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll have a link in the description below as well. And that being said, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and I hope I will see you guys in my next crypto meme coin review.